Hello, and thank you for joining me for another review on LiboView. This one's going to be a little bit different. This isn't about a buying decision so much. Well, maybe. But it's going to be an unboxing. So let's try this one out. What's in here is a winch. I do small engine repair when I'm not doing reviews, and I don't necessarily need a trailer for the hauling that I'm doing. So I'm going to mount a winch in the bed of my pickup truck. It's enclosed, it has a cap on it, and this will allow me to move the riding lawn mowers and walk behind mowers a little bit easier up into the bed of my truck. My truck doesn't sit extremely high. It's just a two-wheel drive full-size truck, and it's an older two-wheel drive truck, so it doesn't set as high as some of the newer ones. But anyways, let's this will get it to where I can do that. I'm going to go ahead and open this up. Now, there was a box. I ordered this from Amazon, of course. There was a box that was outside this, and then this one says shipper cover, please discard. So as far as boxing goes, very good boxing. Can't say bad about that. Alright, we got these straps off. I used to have a paper route years ago, and I know that you just flip these strips over and you can peel them off, and they'll come apart. However, I've got a knife, and the knife wins. Okay, let's just throw those off to the side. And let's go ahead and open this up. Now, this part of the box, this over box or whatever, this thing is pretty poor. This is that kind of box that you seem to get all the Chinese stuff in. That's a little scary. Let's see what we got in here. Hey, it's a Warn. Woohoo! I know they're a pretty good brand. Let's go ahead and take that off. And it's a 1700 utility winch. And they're showing this guy on the box, which I don't know if you can see that there. Winching I don't know what you want to call those. It's a scaffolding. It's a mobile scaffolding that will extend into the air. Anyways, he's welding it on, or hauling it up on a trailer. Well, now it looks like I got staples. Let's see how the box is going to open here. Looks like all these staples are the lid. So let's go ahead and just look at it. I don't know which way to look at it. I'm trying to think how they would have it at the store. Let's go ahead and pull this off here. Alright. That's probably the thing to do, I guess. And it looks like it's got some sort of a top on it for protection, unless I have it upside down, but I think it's clamshelled. Yeah, it is. Okay, so let's put away the knife. I don't think I'll need that. So we got this extra packaging. Nice. And we've got the winch itself. Let's get this out of here. And I opened the wrong side because I see there's instructions in that sitting in here. Alright, let's set those down. Move the box out of the way. And looks like this has some screws in it. Always got to check those things. And I'm going to put this one back up here to use it to hold. I'll take it out of the bag. Oh, it looks fair. Looks like it's pretty good quality. Not that I would know. I've never owned a winch before. I've operated a winch. I used to operate some big winches when I was in the service. However, it comes with the remote, which I believe plugs in here. I'll have to look, check it out. Yeah. Okay, so it comes with a remote control. Just plugs in there. See if it's got an index. Yeah. Yep, there we go. And that's pretty simple. They use a... This is definitely a China switch, and I'll tell you that right now. And I know that for a fact because this is the same switch that's on my... although it's not momentary, that's on my Harbor Freight heat gun. This is low, this is high on the heat gun. But anyways, in, out, out, in. It does power out, does power in, or you can pull this knob out, twist it to hold position, and then this will pull out. This is what they call a Haas fair lead. They have roller fair leads, which are nicer and are better, but for the price, they're not going to add that on there. The cable, I think, was over 40 foot, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, these go to a battery. I'm kind of glad to see that the gauge isn't anything crazy. I think, if I'm not mistaken, whenever, as a general rule, on anything electrical, if you're going to be adding length, which obviously this is not going to reach the battery in my truck, so I'm going to have to run cable, additional cable, to this. This will probably just negotiate keeping it out of the way in the bed of the truck, along the front and then maybe down the side or something. But I'll have to put some sort of maybe a relay or just some sort of a bulkhead mounting system to get these hooked up. This one here, obviously, it could just hook to the ground of the truck somewhere very nice on the frame, cleaned up and mounted nicely. Or you could run it ground all the way from your battery, but I don't think that that's really necessary for this little winch. But as a general rule, if I'm not mistaken, I'll say this, and hopefully I don't have to correct myself, or if you guys know differently, please comment. This will, let's see, every time you double the length of the cable of what it originally was, you need to double the size, if I'm not mistaken. So if this cable is 6 foot long, which I doubt it, if this cable is 5 foot long, and I'm going to put a 10-foot cable on to meet up here, that 10-foot cable needs to be twice the size of this one. Like I said, if you heard different or if I'm wrong on that, please comment. I have no problem being wrong on it, but I'm going to end up doubling it, I'm sure, just get it to where it's supposed to be. But looks like a pretty decent unit. These things are so simple. Looks like the boot's off. I don't know if you see that. The boot's off the positive, which out of all of them, for the boot to be off, it'd be better that's off the negative. That's got a little bit of a bend to it, but I understand it's just the way they have to do to get it in the packaging. But anyways, what I'm hoping to do on this is mount it in the bed of my truck. Remember, rolling in your winch, always hang on to the strap. Don't get your fingers down in here trying to feed a cable and getting stuff stuck, especially between here and there. So you feed the last few feet in with this, which everybody takes them off and throws them away and don't ever mess with them again, but it's a good idea to be careful. But this should do me well. What I'll do on this video is going to be a little bit different, and it'll end up being longer. I'll edit this part a little bit if I need to, and what I'll do is update my mounting and how it goes. I'm going to have to build some brackets, and you'll see some really ugly welding going on, but I'll have it mounted in the bed of my truck, and then I'll try to pull up a real heavy tractor, our old Sears tractor, and give you a review on it and how it acts. But thanks for watching, and keep an eye out. I'll go ahead, like I said, and probably edit this and give you some more info later. Thanks.